Cullen, and I collect comic books. It's Wednesday, so that means it's New Comic Book Day, and we're going to go through the books I picked up at my local comic shop. I'm going to give the little blurbs that they give us about them, and, I guess kind of say why I pick it up if, most of these I have not read yet, because I haven't gotten around to it, obviously, but because they just got them today, but we're going to go ahead and look at these new books, and all right, first we've got Batman number 24, Batman number 124. It's a, Jorge Molina cover, the artist is Howard Porter, colorist, or writer is Josh Williamson. Basically, this is the aftermath of the Shadow War. Batman has returned to Gotham, but when he hears the word of strange developments in Badsnia, he is forced to question, has Abyss returned? Or has a new hero been born in the dark? And in the backup story, Poison Ivy uncovers the troubling ramifications of the Gardener and Harley Quinn's actions during Filch State in this prologue to the new Poison Ivy book, which I've also got in this stack. Drawn by Danny and written by Poison Ivy series G. Willow Wilson. Alright, so basically there's a prelude to the new Poison Ivy book in this also. So if you're a big Poison Ivy fan and you're going to start that new series, I suggest picking this up. This should be, basically, I'm guessing, it's either going to, I doubt it's going to set up, I'm betting it's kind of, this book's probably going to be more of a cool down period to start. If you'd like to start picking up Batman, and I'd say start the next issue, 125, coming up soon. This is probably a good, but if you're actually wanting to just start picking up Batman, Chip Zdarsky's run is starting next month, so I bet that would be a good starting point to start that new run. But alright, so Batman Volume 3, number 124. Alright. Next book we have is the Batman Beyond Neo Year. Yes. Batman Beyond Neo Year, issue number 3. Whoa! Glad I caught that. That was scary. I need a better setup, but that's okay. Batman Beyond Neo Year, issue number 3. Max Dunbar cover. Jackson Lansing did the writing, and then Max also did the artwork. It's not the Sean Murphy Batman Beyond book that's out right now, the White Knight one, but it's a completely different one. This one says the plot. Last party in Gotham City is here. Commissioner Barbara Gordon is stepping down from the GCPD, and Wayne Powers' CEO Dominic Lumos is throwing her retirement party. Batman doesn't trust Lumos one bit, so he's going undercover to get information on his new enemy, but runs afoul of the GCP's new top cop, Beam Booma. So, new issue of Batman Beyond Neo Year. I usually, I've always liked a lot of the animated series stuff and stuff based on the animated series just in general, so I figured I'd try to pick up as much of the Batman Beyond stuff as I can, because that cartoon, I remember the day it came out, I was, watching TV and it showed it on prime time, and it's this thing, I just saw a thing called Batman Beyond. I had no clue it was going to be an animated series. I had no clue. I'm just like, what is this on my, cable guide? So I checked it out, and I was like, this cartoon is amazing. So became a fan instantly, so really liked the whole concept. But now we're going to move on to, obviously, Batman Killing Time. And the Batman Killing Time, it's got a David Marquez cover. He's also the artist for the book, and Tom King's writing it. Tom King's great stuff, so obviously that's why I picked this up. But see, the plot is, the bodies are beginning to pile up as Catwoman and the Riddler intensifies, or the hunt for the Catwoman and Riddler intensifies, and they finally meet face to face with their shocking buyer. Batman and the mysterious help join forces, and what will go down as a memorable team-up. More memorable team-ups. As one of the more memorable team-ups. I need to start reading this. I've just been picking it up because like I blindly just buy everything Batman. But I really like Tom King's stuff, so I'm gonna get around to starting it soon. Actually, I probably can start it right now because usually, a lot of the time, unless it's something that I really just cannot wait for, I will, I usually pick up my books and pick up, my books physically. Usually rarely even crack them open and then wait and read everything. I read a lot of my stuff on DC Universe and Marvel Unlimited, so yeah. So hopefully I'll get around to starting this soon. I know it's hard, it's behind, but it's just I don't know why, it's weird. But Dark Crisis #1, Daniel Sampier did the cover. It's basically, let's see, he's also the artist. The writer's Joshua Williamson also. He's done a couple things we've seen already this month, but Crisis on Infinite Earths, Infinite Crisis, Final Crisis, and now Dark Crisis. The epic years event in the making is finally here. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and the rest of the Justice League are dead. The remaining of the superheroes are left here to protect the world from an onslaught of violent attacks by the greatest villains. Can the legacy heroes step out of the shadows of classic heroes to form a new Justice League? And will that be enough to stop the darkness greater than they've ever faced from destroying everything? Don't miss out the first issue of the blockbuster event of the summer. I think, or it's going to save the year. Yeah, of the summer. Yeah, I had a feeling that the whole, I had a feeling that the last Death of Justice League was going to come into this. Obviously, I really haven't been reading much. I actually started picking up Justice League around issue, I want to say it was either 71 or 72, wherever the story arc started that I knew was going to go into the Death of Justice League, which was issue number 75. So, yeah, it's DC's event of the summer, if you collect DC, you're probably going to get this. But, moving on to the Dark Knight Steel. This is a Tom Taylor book, artist Nathan Gooden, and the art is by Dan Mora. And I love fantasy stuff. I love when they take DC character or any kind of characters. Like, I loved Neil Gaiman's 1602. Like, I mean, it wasn't medieval, but I mean, it was anytime you take characters out of their traditional setting and put them in something different, it's always really cool. At least it usually is. Sometimes it fails. But I'm liking this Dark Knights of Steel. With three kingdoms on the brink of war, Batman is in hiding, recovering from an attack and a shocking betrayal. But Batman finds he is not the only unfortunate soul to be taken in by surprise. Rescuing magical youngsters have been given sanctuary alongside the bastard prince, Bruce Wayne. Will these teen outcasts change everything Batman believes in, or will they perish at all at the hands of a demon? I'm also loving this cover of him riding the Green Dragon. It's super cool. And, did I go and, no, actually this Flashpoint Beyond. This, did I just pop it up? Yeah, Flashpoint Beyond. This is a, Mitch, Jared's cover, and, Jeff Johns is writing it, and, Mikkel Janin is the colorist. And, the cool thing about, this is also, it says, the DC event of 2022 continues as Thomas Wayne investigates the continuing mystery of the Clockwork Killer. Another mystery erupts when a strange inmate at Arkham claims that Bruce Wayne is not only Bruce Wayne is the only Batman that should exist. And Thomas's world again is turned upside down when a new twisted version of an iconic Batman villain is born. This book is key, apparently, for the first appearance in this version of Flashpoint of Gilded Dent, who is this world's Two-Face. We got newest issue of Monkey Prince. Monkey Prince, you there? Yep, that is Monkey Prince. I'm really liking this book. It's fun. But, Gene Luen Yang is the writer. The artist is Bernard Chang. This is also a Bernard Chang cover. I'm loving the homage to Jaws, obviously. It's, see, the plot is Monkey Prince and Shifu Pigsy travel to Atlantis, where they believe a shard of Monkey King's powerful Jinju bank staff has fallen underwater. If they can find it, the Monkey Prince should be able to wield it. Or at least they think. Take a journey in the waters that takes them down to Chinatown's district of Atlanta, where all the Chinese dragons thrive. This should definitely be an interesting book. Monkey Prince is a cool new character from DC. I feel like, you know, some characters are just kind of, but I'm really enjoying. I'm really enjoying this guy. All right. Next, we have Poison Ivy #1. We already talked earlier. Batman 24 has a preview for this book, and that G. Willow Wilson is also the writer, and the artist is Marcio Takara, and this is the Jessica Fong cover. Pamela Isley has been a lot of things in her life. A living god, a supervillain, an activist, a scientist, and dead. In a new body that she didn't ask for, and with a renewed sense of purpose, Ivy leaves Gotham and sets out to complete her greatest work, a gift to the world, that she can heal the damage dealt to it by ending humanity. Spinning out of the pages of Batman, DC is proud to present an unbelievable next chapter in Poison Ivy's life by the incredible creative team of G. Willow Wilson and Marcio Takara, featuring the stunning new cover artists including Warren Lau and Frank Cho. And I don't have a lot of these covers. I'm going to hopefully get some more of these covers because I love Poison Ivy. I absolutely love this character. She's been one of my favorites forever. I mean, the reason most people collect Batman comics is because of the Rogues Gallery, and they have some of the coolest, most powerful, strongest female characters, period. And I just love her. Like, I just love everything about her. She's a great character. Always interesting. And now we're going to move on to Marvel with The Amazing Spider-Man Volume 6, number 3, with the John Romita cover. It's also got the pencils by John Romita, and Zeb Wells the writer. And its plot. I know that this is just number 3, but did you notice that it's LGY 897? That means something big is right around the corner. Wow, they are just straight up telling you, hey, just Amazing Spider-Man number 900 is coming soon. You probably should be picking up what's going on right now. At least that's what it seems like. But something big's coming right around the corner. There's things you don't know about Tombstone. Neither you nor Spider-Man will ever forget them. Looks like this is a cool Tombstone story. Obviously, you got Tombstone on the cover. It's actually a cooler John Romita Jr. cover, with the way, like, you know, I mean, the ripping of Spidey mask, it being Tombstone. Yeah, I kind of actually dig this one. I hope the story's good. I'm definitely going to start catching up on these because 800's right around the corner, and I'm sure that that's going to be crazy. So, Legion of X number 2, I'm picking this up, for the reason I pick up Spider-Man is, I mean, who doesn't love Spider-Man? He's a class character, but Legion of X, it's one of the few X-Men books that I'm actually picking up just because, always been a huge Nightcrawler fan. And this is the book that he's in. It looks like they've separated a little. I mean, they always do, like, a lot of the characters in different books just so, you go and... But, yeah, I'm picking this up mainly because it seems like it's... I love Nightcrawler stuff, like I said before, but... and it's also got Legion and Apocalypse, so... But, God for Sale, Legion is offered an unholy deal by the Mother's Righteous. Wheeler Dealer... by Mother Righteous. Wheeler Dealer of the Astral Plane. But is the price worth the prize of a young man stuck in his father's shadow? Meanwhile, Skindracker grows bold, not content with stealing the identities of other mutants. He turns his powers on the Legion of X. While newly arrived Arakai Badass, Weaponless Zen, another new character that came out in the last issue. She's also, I believe, that character on the cover, if I'm right. Weaponless Zen has a beastly clash with the Dangerous Man, and her chaperone Nightcrawler is otherwise engaged giving a massage. Alright, I have no clue what all is going to be going on this issue, but it sounds a little chaotic, but, yeah, I love it. I picked it up for Nightcrawler, and it looks like who has no clue what is going on with him, but let's move on. Savage Avengers number 2. A couple weeks ago, you saw it's got Savage Avengers number 1. Once again, huge Lady Elektra fan. I love Cloak and Dagger. It looks like Dagger on the cover back there. Or actually Cloak, my bad. I don't know how I could confuse them. I mean, absolutely, but... Cloak here on the cover, Black Knight, Devil Dinosaur. Yeah, what's not to love? I mean, all, a lot of people would consider, B-string characters, but, like, there's so many characters today, and truthfully, they're all fun characters, so, who cares what, But, yeah, let's see, the, Lenny Francis Yu did the cover. I see David Ryder's... I just realized I totally forgot to skip on the Legion of X and who wrote that. I'm sorry. Carlos Magno is the artist. David Pepose is the writer. But, yeah, let's see. Hyborian hunt continues. Stranded in a distant past, Conan must enlist a team of Marvel's most savage superheroes. They'll withstand the dangers of the Hyborian age. But even if they can survive this barbaric new era filled with fearsome threats around every corner, the Savage Avengers, they have still to contend with a cybernetic soldier stalking Conan across the time stream. Deathclock the Destroyer. If that's not enough... That's right, Deathlock. If that's not enough, it happens when even a deadlier army sets his sights on Conan. Plus, do we mention the dinosaur? Alright. Not giving us a whole lot, but, I obviously told you I picked this up. Reason I'm picking this up also, besides the fact that, I love, like I said before, huge Cloak and Dagger fan. They're one of my favorites. The very first slab I ever bought was a 9.0 of their first appearance in Spectacular Spider-Man. Thor, Volume 6, number 26. This is awesome. I'm going to do a video, I think, soon, whenever this whole thing's over, on just probably the entire Banner of War, because it's been a fun little adventure. But Gary Frank does the cover, Donny Cates is the writer, Martin Costolio is the artist. Banner of War Part 4, Hulk and Thor's epic rivalry continues in the 4th installment of the character's 60th anniversary crossover celebration. Thanks to Odin, Thor now realizes the gravity of Banner's situation and its connection to that mysterious, violent incident in El Paso. But when Iron Man's interference causes more harm than good, our two rivals face shocking changes that change the stakes in the battle for good. You already see Thor Hulk on the cover. And I'm going to be saying Horthulk all day. But Thor Hulk on the cover, which is cool. Yeah, you should probably go pick this up. If you don't want it, someone else is probably going to. I mean, that's so cool looking. I don't even have to mention why I'm getting ready to crack this out. Like, I can't wait to read this. It's going to be awesome. I have a feeling. Then, last book of the week. Venom Volume 5, number 8. We got a Brian Hitch cover on this. And, it's, Al Ewing is the writer. Brian Hitch is the penciler also. That moment you've been waiting for. You've watched and read in terror for months as Dylan Barak filled his destiny to become the new Venom. But what is about to happen? But what about his old man? What happened? What about the original Venom? What about Eddie Brock? Your answers start here, true believer. If you buy no other issue of Venom in 2022, you must buy this one and the next two. But start with this one. They're literally telling you, go out and buy the next 3 issues of this. I love it. They're like, go buy it. It's like, oh man, that's great. But this is actually the Lovin' Kang on the cover here. And there's apparently the first appearance of some new suit of his. I think I wrote it down right here. Yeah, the War Star symbiote suit. But yeah, Venom looks like it's gonna be good. Yeah, that's everything that I picked up this week, and yeah, I'll be making a couple more videos soon. I obviously have a ton of mail to get to, so yeah, I'll be making a video soon on that kind of stuff. If you enjoy this, hit like and subscribe. I'm still kind of learning, I feel like, but I appreciate everything. I'm getting decent feedback, so I'm going to keep doing this. Thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you guys later.